identification.
Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome, everybody. This is our Herbal Wednesday for survival seeds. Come on. Every time I get started, somebody has to jump up here. Oh, hope everybody's doing well. Let's see what we got going on here. We got Grace in here, Dana B, and I think you guys are only, there's Eric. Only a couple people in here right now. But it is nippy out. It's getting cold. I went out for a little bit. I had to pick up some more water, and it was snowing when we left, but it was, just come down a little bit here and there, and it picked up quite a bit coming back, and I had to flip the little switch to go into 4-wheel drive, only because where we live, it's pretty good steep hill getting up, but wasn't that big of a deal. I'm used to driving in the snow and stuff. But I hope everybody is doing good and staying warm. I see Jennifer came in. Hope you're doing good. Oh boy. Now, I added, and I don't think the bot has came in yet. What is going on with the bot? Uh-oh. Well, it says it's connected, but uh-oh. An error has detected. I'm not live yet. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. It just jumped to 17. Okay. Okay, so now that the bot has came in there. Hey, Susie D. What life? There it is. I added, since you guys were having fun slapping people with objects and stuff, I added another command. It's just explanation dump. I'll go ahead and do it real quick. Just like that. Give you guys something to entertain yourself with. Okay. I guess we can go ahead and get started. Oh boy. Now the whole thing is if it actually works. The bot doesn't seem to be caught up yet. Anyways, let's get started with the lemon balm. Lemon balm, a member of the mint family, is considered a calming herb, but it's has way more benefits and stuff than that. Other than that, it was used as far back as the Middle Ages to reduce stress and anxiety and to promote sleep, improve appetite, and increase pain discomfort from your belly and your intestines. Even before the Middle Ages, lemon balm was steeped into wine to lift the spirits and to help heal wounds and treat venomous insect bites and stings. It's a soothing herb. But again, like I said, the majority of everybody thinks that lemon balm is just used to calm your nerves and everything. But I'll give you a list of benefits from this. Um, Benefits of lemon balm: it's good for anxiety, insomnia, um, gastral diseases, um, inflammatory type things, antiviral. It's good for your blood sugar. It's good for cold sores, ingestion. It helps with your stress levels, uh, aiding in sleep. It's an anti-intoxicant. It's good for bloating, hypertension, cognitive improvement, depression, herpes. It gets you in a good mood, and just normal infections. Naturally soothes pain, nausea, relaxation, and relieving PMS. So, okay, did the bot actually start kicking in? Did the dump one work? I don't know. Oh, slap one works. Yeah, it even helps with herpes. Well, anything like cold sores. Um, One of the best chapsticks you can have is lemon balm chapstick. It'll soothe those lips. It'll get rid of cold sores, herpes, all that stuff. Um, yeah. Um, what else we got here? It's it's native to Europe, but lemon balm is grown all over the world. It is grown not only in herb gardens to attract um, bees, but it is also crops for medicine, cosmetics, and even furniture polish. Yes, it's one of the ingredients to some of your big furniture polish things out there. Uh, does the dump one seem not to be working? Okay, let me look. Where's it at? Dump. Oh, okay. I forgot to put the command on it. Hold on, let me do that real quick. Edit. Now, if you just, there you go. It should work now. Just regular dump. Maybe. Oh. Hey, Greg. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Let me go ahead and
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah. Thank you. YouTube, don't copyright this. I made it.
I made this. Well, I see it's working. B dumped a 6-pound turd over her own head. Interesting. Usually you want to do this to other people, but oh, B dumped dirty socks over Craig's head. Oh, Dana B slapped Chrissy with a wet cow patty or cow pie. Okay. we left off at furniture polish. The plant grows up to 2 feet high, sometimes higher if not maintained. In the spring and summer, clusters of small yellow flowers grow where the leaves meet the stem. The leaves are very deeply wrinkly and range from dark green to yellowish green in color, depending on the soil and climate. If you rub the leaves, your fingers will smell tart and sweet like lemons. The leaves are similar in shape to mint leaves and come from the same plant family. Let me, here we go. I got some lemon balm here. If I can find the share screen. And there we go. Here is some pictures of lemon balm, and this here is some with the flowers. You can see the flowers right there, and bees just go nuts over this. And you can see this lady has clipped some stems from the lemon balm. And here's a good image of the wrinkly mint looking leaves. Here's another image right there. And that's generally what lemon balm looks like. Mine are always really darker green. But yeah. Medical uses. There's a lot of, one of the coolest stories I heard about the use of lemon balm that you don't see too much in, uses and everything. But in Michigan, the people who do radiology and stuff like that, the nurses that were working there, giving x-rays and that stuff, they felt that their bodies were getting too much radiation and stuff from doing the x-rays and stuff. So one of the ladies grew lemon balm, and she started drinking a lot of the tea, and she started feeling better, and she started getting that the radiation would start pulling out of her system, and she started feeling a lot better. And then all the nurses that worked in that radiation or radiology started drinking that tea, and all of a sudden all their symptoms started going away that they were getting, and they started feeling better. And you listen to the doctors and everything, and they'll say, oh, it's the placebo effect. That's all it had to do with it and everything. But you'd be surprised how much stuff, in majority of the medicine you take is from plants. It originated from plants. They synthesize it and take out all the good side effects that you would get from the plants. But before we get started with the medical part of this, let's not forget this.
This channel, Bushcraft Family, cannot and does not contain medical/health advice. The medical/health information is provided for general informational and educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional advice. Accordingly, before taking any actions based upon such information, we encourage you to consult with the appropriate professionals. We do not provide any kind of medical/health advice. The use or reliance of any information contained on the site or our mobile application is solely at your own risk.
Please verify you are a human. I'll wait.
And then we got that out of the way. Several studies show that lemon balm is a calming herb. It helps reduce anxiety and promote sleep. Few studies have examined lemon balm by itself in its topical use. For example, in one study of people with minor sleep problems, 81 of those who took an herbal combination or with lemon balm reported sleeping much better than those who took the placebo. It is not clear from this or any other study whether lemon balm is responsible for this result, but I mean 81% of the test slept better. So this is true in several studies for anxiety, which is used to combination of herbs which reduce the symptoms. In a double-blind placebo study, 18 healthy volunteers received 2 separate doses and standardized lemon balm extract, about 300 milligrams, or placebo for 7 days. The 300 milligram dose of lemon balm increased mood and significantly increased the calmness and alertness of those who took the lemon balm. And these are studies. This is not a made up thing. This is colleges or health institutes that do these studies. This is, to prove that these people do this, or this herb does this, what it's said to do. And that's just one and like a couple things of this this herb. There's so much more that it does. Some evidence suggests that lemon balm in a combination with other herbs may treat indigestion. Others reveal that lemon balm oil has a high degree of antibacterial activity. In one study, lemon balm showed adequate activity against listeria. And there's big words that I'm not even going to try to attempt, but it's mainly bacteria stuff. And few studies have found that lemon balm may improve cognitive functions and disease agitation in people with Alzheimer's. I mean, if there was like a 2% chance that somebody with Alzheimer's, or if you knew somebody with it, it would make them feel better and make them start, getting back to normal. What would it hurt to put a few sprigs of leaves in their tea? Easy. And this is what is it made of. Lemon balm supplements are made of the leaves, the plants, Essential oils are made from the leaves. Majority of the stuff is made from the leaves. I don't think there's any part that other than that is usable. Other forms, lemon balm is available as a dried leaf that can be bought in bulk. It is also sold as a tea and capsules, extracts, tinctures, oil, some creams, um, which contain high levels of lemon balm. Uh, some of these are not available in the United States. We won't get into that. On the other hand, teas can be implemented or applied to the skin with a cotton ball. Lemon balm is also available in homeopathic remedies and aromatherapy essential oils. Like over in Europe, this herb is used a lot. This is they sell it on the over the counter in oils and salves and all kinds of stuff. It is one of those good herbs, and it's like I said, it is very easy to grow. It's actually hard to get rid of. If you plant it in your garden, you're going to see it sprigs of it all over the place. It spreads so rapidly. It's got a good root system. So if you pull it up, chances are it's going to come back again. The Russians want my lemon balm from my yard. Let's see. We won't go into that because also I want to start when doing these. I want to start doing the interaction, the bad stuff. Lemon balm may potentially interact with the following medications. And this actually took a little bit to find because a lot of the herb places that I did research on this, I couldn't find interactions of other medications and stuff. But finally, I found some on this site here. Sedatives. This is what you want to, if you're taking stuff like this, sedatives and thyroid medications, you want to stay away from lemon balm if that's the case. Lemon balm may interact with sedatives and thyroid medications. If you are taking sedatives for insomnia or anxiety or medications to regulate your thyroid, ask your doctor before taking lemon balm. And that's, especially here on YouTube, that's the big one. Always talk to your doctor type thing. Also, I'm going to say it because it's on here. So HIV medication. It is not clear whether lemon balm interacts with the HIV agents. At this time, avoid use of lemon balm if you are taking medication for HIV. It's on the list. So, and like I said, that's the only ones that I have found for interactions. Because a lot of mint stuff does interact with thyroid medication. The sedatives make sense because this is a calming herb as it is, so you don't want to double down basically. And there's you know J. Klein psychiatry is one of the supporting researchers. J. Pharmaceutical, Herbal Medicine and Commission. What is it? J. Fram Pharmaceutical, Ivid Base Complex, alternate medications. Let's see. There's a big list, and there's a bunch of doctors and stuff. And these people actually get into peppermint sage, lemon balm leaves, and oh wow, this company is actually using it to prevent HIV. Wow. Yeah, there's a big list of different companies, and they're, companies, they have these weird names and stuff. I think that's about it of the, there's a huge list of acta, and most of them are foreign names, so I'm having a heck of a time trying to read them. Planamed, bunch of pharma places. So you know if a lot of the big pharma is researching this, then there's some good stuff in there. But the fact that it's so easy to grow, you can grow it in a pot in your window. You can grow it inside under a grow light, and it doesn't take long at all. It really doesn't. It doesn't take long to just get some soil in a pot and put some seeds in there, and a few weeks you got lemon balm. Now, if you're wanting to dry out a big amount and you want to plant quite a bit, I'm thinking about doing a whole bed of a lot of mint stuff, because mint, you can grow mint together and it doesn't react with each other or anything like that, so it's usually pretty good. But you guys have any questions? How tall does it grow? It grows about 2 feet tall, depending what you have it in. I've got one pot out there that I've had for like 4 or 5 years, and it grows about 2 feet tall. I trim it back every year because, I wrap it with some jute twine and I hang it up and let it dry out. How well does it hold up in deep freezing climates? Well, I'm in Ohio, and it grows back every year. I haven't had it not grow back. Now the hot, dry weather does affect it a bit. I noticed that the tea I made from it last year, it was more bitter because we had a lot of drought. Is it a lemon tree? No, it's just It's just an herb. It grows into like a little bush. Hey, Lily, good to see you. Yeah, yeah. Any mint is good to get rid of mosquitoes and pesky bugs. And like I said, the bees love it. Anytime you can grow herbs around your garden, um, even in pots that flower, that's a plus. Anytime you can get them bees to come into your garden, um, promotes those your plants to produce more fruit or vegetables. Yeah, the flowers are really small, and I don't know if you guys seen the images of the lemon balm. Here, let me bring it up. Let me get a big. It's hard to get a good picture off of Google anymore. They're so small. Let me see if I can make it. There we go. Share screen. There you go. That's the basic look of it right there. You got that wrinkly leaf, and like I said, whenever I clip these down, what I do is I leave part of the stem. I'll go way down and clip them down below. And the stems do get quite hard. And then I move some of the leaves off of it. And I wrap that jute twine around it, and then tie it off and just hang it. I'll hang it in my kitchen, and then anytime I want to use it for a tea or something, I'll take it off of the stem, and just the leaves come off, and pop it in a tea or whatever. If I'm now, you can even use this to make tinctures and stuff when it's still green. You just chop it up real finely, and you can boil it up or whatnot, depending on what you're using it for. I've got a really good recipe. I don't use it anymore because my daughter used to use it. She don't use it anymore because you don't need it. She used to get, as a teenager, she got acne, and I made lemon balm soap, and she would, wash the face off, and pretty soon, nothing. It got rid of it quicker than you'd believe. And I don't know if I missed any more questions. Yeah, that wouldn't hurt at all. I mean, it's good for the skin. Hey, Terry. You can do.
Lake Fairy has appeared.
Oh boy. Hello, Lake. Oh boy, where's that sound coming from? I forgot I had that on. It's supposed to go through the mic, not through my speakers. So I don't know if you guys heard that or not. And no, Lake Fairy doesn't have a beard. And it depends how you're doing your tea. Do you put it in tea bags or something? You don't have to grind it up. You can just leave it in leaf form, put it in your bag. I got these reusable, well, not reusable, but disposable. There we go. Tea bags that I just put my tea mixtures in, seal it up, and I put it in my cup and put water in there and let it go from there. But yeah, it's really good to use. And there are some people that use, and I don't know what they're called, these little tea ball things that they stick in there. They're like a little cage that you put your herbs in. I don't know what they're called, but I also have this little spoon that has like a little cage on it, and you put your tea in there and you stir it around. Yeah, I think it still says that when you do the join thing, that you get your own announcement when you join the channel. Dana should have had hers too. Oh, that's what. Thank you, Chrissy. It's a diffuser. Yeah. Now I never thought I would be, Google making Google eyes at teapots and stuff, but I seen this very cool tea set. And I still can't get over me looking at this thing in the first place. But it has this little cage, a diffuser that sets down inside the teapot. And I was like, oh, that is the coolest thing. But I don't sit around drinking tea one cup after another. So I don't think that would work for me. I've also seen these little teapots to where you pour it in this and it goes through the herbs and then it has a little spout come out this way. And there's some cool ones, little teapots and stuff. Hey, Off Grid World, and Off Grid World made a nice video on lemon balm too, so you might want to go check that out too. Yeah, French presses are cool, but I've never seen a French press for tea though. Enhanced teapot. That's interesting. Yeah, I know. Just outside of town, there's a herbalist lady that does classes and stuff. I don't do the classes or anything, but I've went over and talked to her, and she's made tea and stuff for me with some herbs and stuff in there, and she uses a very cool handmade tea thingy to where you put your cup underneath of it, and it's like a tower, and you pour your hot water in it, and it drips over the herbs, and then it comes down this little tube into your cup. And I'm like, the cool stuff. I didn't know that people had these cool things for tea. Yeah, I think, let me see, what are the commands? Yeah, Nate used to have one. I forget what his was. Dana B has one, and Vineyard Chicks have one. Some of the other ones I had already taken off because they're not part of the channel. But yeah, and only Dana can use this one, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, look, over there. It's Dana B. Hey, everybody say hi.
After Allie steeps her tea, she drops the lever and it goes into the pot, and the leaves. Oh, let me stop it. And the leaves and flowers stay put. Oh, that's cool. You'll have to show me that. Okay, be charming slapping people again, this time with a rotten corn cob. That doesn't sound too nice. Adding honey to my tea. How? Oops. Adding honey to my tea. How heard would spoon only. Beekeeper said basic spoon is fine. It is. Oh, you mean that weird honey thingy? Well, B probably knows what it's called. The little stick with the beehive at the end of it. I don't know what it's called. But I have heard that like certain metals will interact with the honey. But again, when honey gets to a certain temperature, it loses a lot of its benefits. So which honey is so much better than sugar. That's why when you go to the store and you see that little teddy bear up there, most of the time that is pasteurized honey. It's still sweet, but you lose all the benefits of that. Say that you want to go and make fermented garlic, and you go to the store and you buy that teddy bear and you pour it over your garlic and you let it ferment, and yeah, you lost all the benefits from that, because that honey has been pasteurized and Googleized and whatever else it would be. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying all the little teddy bear ones are bad. Majority of the time, when you go to the store and get honey, it's it's been through the process. It's been filtered and all that stuff. The best place to get honey is locally from a beehive. You go there. It's a bit expensive now because everything is, but like my local area, I get a quart I still get it for $12, but everybody else usually gets it for 17, which isn't bad really. And it's in those people who have to deal with allergies and things like that. You know, there's nothing better than local honey because it's local to your region, and the things that give you allergies in your area, this helps with that. Well, Dana B kicked What Life so hard he ended up 84 miles away. Well, that's not good. I get my honey from a bee farm in Lakeland. That's good. Yeah. My I started drinking that mushroom coffee, and I was putting honey in there at first to sweeten it, and then I got to where I just didn't need the honey anymore. I just drink it regular, and it just had a good taste to it, to where I got used to it, and it tasted good without it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The um, where I get my honey, it's straight here. Um, she'll one of the actually maybe this summer, when I go out there, I'll ask if I can tour her beasts and stuff with her. Um, her and her husband are just the nicest. You come up there and they come running out, and how many quarts do you need? Or and they have the little ones that they sell for like $5 or something like that, the little bears. Um, but they're the good bears. Yeah, and like B said, there's and it's just like the meat. They'll say um, the meat's from United States. The fact is, they can get beef from Mexico, Australia, or whatever, and have it shipped in, and they'll butcher it here in. And when I say butcher it, is put it into steaks and grind it up or whatever, and then they'll say it's made in the United States, which it's not. They just butchered it here, and that's their legal way of getting around that. Um, and just because they say it's from the United States doesn't mean that. You could have uh, this honey that they ship from China, and China honey is the worst honey you want to get. They'll ship it into the United States. They'll do all their, you know, mumbo jumbo to the honey, heat it up and pasteurize it and all that stuff, and put it in little cute little bears, and they'll say product of San Francisco or wherever in the United States. But the honey doesn't come from the United States; it comes from China, and that's the kind of stuff that you want to make sure when you get your honey, it comes from a beehive in your neck of the woods. Stay away from cheap hot dogs. Yeah, leave it to Eric to talk about cheap wieners. Uh, Today in 1918, Mississippi became first state. I'll ratify the 18th Amendment to U.S. Constitution, authorizing the prohibition of alcohol. Oh yeah, yeah. The mafia loved that when the prohibition was. Oh boy, they made so much money from moonshine back then. Oh man. Hey, you're the one said it and thought it, so hush. I just repeated it. But um, anybody out there, well, other than me, because I use it, One of the best things I like, if getting sick with chest colds or something like that, I like using mullein and lemon balm together, because anybody that's had mullein tea, it, it's not the tastiest herb. I'll just leave it at that. Now, if you mix it with some lemon balm, it's not too bad. It's really pretty good, and that it helps soothe a sore throat because you're drinking it and everything, and that mullein will break up all that mucus and stuff and clear things up quite a bit. Did it really? You better watch it. There's some Texans in this chat. Yeah. Yeah, if you just do mullein by itself, it doesn't have a very good taste to it. Now one of the, and again, I'm not a doctor, and I'm just telling you this for entertainment purposes only. One of the best ways to get, and I don't recommend this for everybody because some people have different ailments and stuff. If you do have really bad congestion and stuff, smoking mullein, like in a cigarette or a pipe or something, it gets to those what are they, capillaries in your lungs quicker. You just have to be careful with it. It'll get there a lot quicker. Chamomile lemon balm with lavender. I don't like lavender. I don't like the smell of it or anything. Yeah, and it's not something that a lot of people will do or anything like that. It's just, yeah. One thing, if you don't smoke, you probably won't like it. But there's people that smoke a lot of cigarettes, and they'll mix in mullein with their cigarette smoke or tobacco, and it's good for the lungs. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, what time we got? 6 minutes or so. Let me pop that down there. Well, and if you guys haven't seen it already or not, I put out a video of me bottling up my vanilla extract. I did have a lot of questions, which is understandable. There's some new people that have come in before the year I started making the extract when I first started it up. So you just have to look for the other video, which it's up in here, up on the left hand side. I think it's the left hand side or right side, I don't know. Well, it's the left side here and the right side there. So shows you how to start the process. And this video was just me bottling it and giving you a little bit more information. And yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot of talk about, you know, the store-bought is much more flavorful and stuff. And I'm like, it's because they load it with sugar, first of all. And it's got so much more chemicals in it to reduce the actual vanilla part of it. So it is so much healthier for regular vanilla extract. So much healthier. There's a lot more. Yeah, there you go. Sugar feeds bacteria. And that's why there's an expiration date on vanilla. If you go to the store and get vanilla extract, there's an expiration date. It's because they put sugar in it, and then the sugar breeds bacteria. All it takes is, you know, you rubbing your finger on the lid, and boom, you got bacteria inside your vanilla extract. Now, the stuff you make at home is made with alcohol, and if you rub your finger in it or whatever, the alcohol will kill that bacteria. Unlike sugar will make it grow. Oh yeah, definitely. Now, unfortunately, I got happy pouring because those bottles look a lot bigger than they are, and I started pouring like crazy, and it filled up over the top of the bottle. And when I lifted the funnel, I had vanilla extract all over the counter. I had it all in my hands, and I still smell it. I still smell it. And when you go in the kitchen, it smells so good. It smells like somebody baking cookies or something. It's not a bad smell, though. Yeah, the ones they make in Mexico are good too. And that used to be one of the ingredients. I don't know if it still is or not, but in the Coca-Cola in Mexico. Yeah, I got those bottles. I probably should put the link from Amazon. The Needy Homesteader sent me the link to that. She said, because I told her, I said I need to find some bottles to put my vanilla extract in. She said, ooh, I got the link. She had just made something. I forget what it was, some kind of syrup or something. She said she used it. Yeah, let me see if I can bring it up real quick. It's been a while since I bought them, though. Orders. Oh, actually, there they are. Must not have been that long ago. Well, they did go up a little bit, but I'll go ahead and drop the link, and I'll add it to the video later. I don't know if the link will all go in here or not. Oh, it looks like it did. That's the link to those bottles, and there's 8 of them, and they come with the funnels and all that stuff. Yeah, I thought it was later than November when I got those bottles, but evidently I got them in November. And I mean, You can use them for all kinds of stuff, making your own juices and stuff like that. Just pour them in there. And they have a little, I don't know what they're called, but they're little shaker things that you can put vinegar and olive oil in there and stuff like that. But I like the fact that it's resealable and everything, the old-fashioned type of bottles. And it has the labels on there too. I don't know if I'm going to put labels on them or not. Yeah, they went up. I think I paid $14 for mine. Well, let me see. It said, yeah, I paid $14.54 for mine, and they went up to $21. But that's something that if you're even thinking about it, just put them in your wish list or put them on your cart and just let them sit there. But it's 9 o'clock. Only doing this show for 1 hour. I'm not sure when I'm going to go live again, but I think next week I'm going to start having some guests. All that fun stuff. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out and hope you enjoyed the show. Give you a little bit of information about lemon balm. And if you have any suggestions of herbs that you want to know more information about, put it down in the comments below and I will see what we can do. Other than that, guys, thanks for hanging out and God bless. See you next time.